Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to our show. So you are having a wonderful day on it, 24th July 2025. Is it too dark? No, it's not that dark. Chill, okay? Chill. It isn't if it was like Dark Side Phil. Oh my god, the segue. Oh my god, how did I freaking get there? I don't freaking know, but I just got a mosquito. How did I get there? I don't even know. They were talking about Dark Side Phil. But most of all, which is weird, we're talking about how much we miss covering Dark Side Phil. You didn't think I was gonna do this video, right? Me neither. So why do I miss covering the Dark Side Phil? Dark Side Phil, I'm French, English is not my first language. The number of times that instead of Dark Side Phil, I think about saying Dr. Phil is scary. So we did a couple of Steve of the Dead inspired video. Premier Protein, cookies and cream, which is amazing. This is the best flavor by far. It is so freaking good. See, I used to do a lot of those videos. Talk about how the detractor's perspective, in my opinion, about Dark Side Phil. Now, of course, those videos, again, I need to mention, aren't detractor video. I'm not here to hate on the guy. I personally don't like the guy, but I hate him. I'm pretty indifferent. I find him entertaining more than anything else. Because he's entertaining, I watch the content versus, oh, I fucking hate this guy. Let me watch his every step and move. Right? Playing the Tower, which is a great game. So I start watching a lot of detractor content. And, of course, in my case, the content I'm doing most of the time is my thoughts of the day. How do I feel today? How do I see this day forward? A lot of it is that. A lot of it is... Today I'm talking about that. Today, I made 7 videos today. And I'll tell you something. When I first started the videos, when I first started my day, I didn't have a single one. So what exactly happened? I don't know. But we were inspired, so we did more. Which, in my opinion, is a great thing. I love that. So coming back to the subject. With Dark Side Phil. Why did I start making videos? Because I thought that people like W Pig were doing amazing content. I thought that people like Steve of the Dead. Steve of the Dead, once again, I gotta give you a shout out, dude. You're my favorite content creator, detractor. Murka Mob, amazing. Start Ogan for clips. Fuck watching an hour and a half podcast when I can watch 10 times and when I can watch a 10 minutes podcast and I have as much fun. Sorry, today I'm making a little mistake when I'm talking because I'm tired. And that's the real reason. Okay, I'm tired. I had a hard day. So, why did I miss Dark Side Phil? You know what? I'll be completely honest. And you can call me crazy. I don't actually mind. I think the whole concept is crazy, to be honest. Do I think I'm crazy? No. I think it's a pretty sensible subject. I think it's a pretty sensible concept. However, I think, yes, it's borderline freaking insane. And I think that's the truth. So when I was younger, I had a father. You too? Oh, that's nice. Awesome. And my father was very interested in politics and very interested in the news. The phone is too hot. Golly. Golly. So, when he was watching the news and the politics, he was always complaining. And in my book, I found this to be some, if not one, the dumbest thing you could do ever. The dumbest thing you could do. Why? Do I think that you're allowed to complain? Absolutely. Do I think you can comment about what you want? Absolutely. I'm sorry, guys. So this phone was too hot. What we're doing is we're recording a game in the background. I'm gonna show you. So we're doing the same thing on the other phone. So because we're asking more from the phone, it gets hotter. We'll put this and cool it down. So my father, I was like, what is the point of, and this is gonna sound so made up and that's gonna sound so too good to be true. But this is basically the story, and I had this revelation today. I asked my dad, why are you watching the news to complain? So I want to be informed. Why am I watching the attractive content about DSP? Because I want to be informed. I suppose that's. You know why I miss? So, as a kid, okay, hearing my dad complain about the news so much, newsflash, complaining about the news, you get it? I didn't watch fucking news. Fuck that. I was like, no, this is bullshit, right? So what we started doing is we started to so dumb. We give that up, right? So then we started watching a lot of YouTube, right? A lot of YouTube. Give me a sec. Smooth ball. I got so much to do, bro. This is such a good. It's a busy day. You appeared in my FYP. Congrats. Could I help my friend because he's been struggling lately? Get some views. I leave a comment every 6-7 hours, which is twice a day. So I didn't listen to the news, and I started watching a lot of YouTube, a lot of content creation, and then for some reason, those celebrities became YouTubers, right? How does that work? Super simple. I'm glad you asked. You watch TMZ. Why? For celebrities, right? But when all you watch is content, then those content creators become celebrities because they're what you aspire to be. They're the people that you talk about. They're just celebrity and this scenario, right? So DSP, like it or not, is a celebrity. And although I was watching a lot of his video, it was almost like watching a documentary. It was almost like watching I need to clean the apartment because it'll be raining soon. ADHD, guys, sorry. So we watched a guy for 4 years and we learned so much about him. But so much. And to me, it's honestly insane. Because I didn't think it was humanly possible to put that much time into one person. I have spent more time watching DSP than I spent with my parents for the last 10 years. I spent with my friends over the last 20 years. And I spent with my girlfriend over my whole lifeline, or whatever you call it. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that sad? This is a little bit. So, I miss watching DSP. I miss doing this because, to me, that was news. It wasn't worldwide news. It was news from my day-to-day life. And to me, that was interesting. That was incredibly interesting. And, yes, I miss it. How nuts is it that the more time... Well, technically, it's not crazy. It's not insane. It's invested. I'm emotionally invested in the subject. That's why I care about it. Even if this emotion is hate, or disdain, or disgust, it's still part of the whole Shazam with DSP. You know what I mean? This is the crazy part. Because then you realize how much time you spent and like, holy shit, this is not healthy. And then you hear most attractor and what they say is, I need to stop that guy. There's no stopping DSP. He's a cockroach. Like or not, today monetize Hulk Hogan's death. No? It's pretty disgusting, by the way. But yeah. So on that note, I miss it. Which means that possibly soon I'm going to have the videos on DSP. I don't know. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.